Awkwardly yawning. Hello. What's good, people? Alright. Ooh. Got clothing. I like clothing. I think this is more of the same dress, but maybe not. We'll find out very soon. Alright, so I did a lot of dumb things yesterday. I can tell you that for a fact. These dumb things are based off of fishing. And, oops. So, I got the bluegill I needed. And at that point, I tried to get some bait so I could try to catch the pier fish. You know? And, it didn't really go well. And there was one point where I thought maybe I had gotten a, you know, one of the ones I wanted. And then I messed up because I went way too early on it. And then I was like, oh, how can I make this happen? And I went down a small rabbit hole of Animal Crossing videos on YouTube where, you know, a lot of the times people just kind of go on and it takes forever to get to the point. I found some, like, force spawning for sturgeon specifically, but it doesn't really seem to apply to pier fish. So, like, basically there's a principle that, like, you know, fish cannot spawn within your active window in the game, which makes sense. I knew that already. It's not like you see fish just appear out of thin air. But you can see when they recently spawn based on the direction they're facing. Oops, that didn't work. Anyway, I went down this thing, and I found this one guy. It was like mini something... I think it was like M. There was a P. I don't remember his name, but shout out to him because he's a mad lad, real champ. But he basically had this thing, and he like had all this stuff about fishing. And the important part that I am taking away from that is the size differentiation. Right? Like I can deal with size 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 5, but 5 and 6 is where I get a little shaky. Sometimes I see what I think is a big fish in the ocean, but it just turns out to be a sea bass, which is only 5, it's not a 6. So I'm a little confused. But sometimes I'm good. And I've always thought that they were just like a little bit longer, and that is part of it, but there is more to it. Basically, they are longer, and they're also wider, but not in the same way. Right? It's not like they're like way wider. Like, they have the same like basic front shape, but they don't thin out as quickly. The size 5s have like a thinner tail. The size 6s, they a lot different. Like it's a lot slower. The other important thing, of course, is even more important than that size difference. It's the behavior of the fish itself. The size 1 to 4 all kind of have the same vibe when it comes to the speed that they move their tail. Like it swishes, right? But size 6 moves a lot slower, which is very good to know. Like it's so much more slower and it's like more methodical. And like I guess with like a size 5, you can see that it gets blockier. You can see like there's more like lines as like this thing rotates. Not rotates, but yes, rotates. But that was a size 5, you know, it was moving pretty consistently. The other, like the size 6 is so much slower when it comes to that whole thing. So, at least I think I can identify with a lot more certainty now. Which is obviously not everything, but it's important. I did also confirm yesterday that the pier on your island for like the plane for the airport, that does not count. does not count. So that's a no-go. You have to use the pier to the side, not the other one. It's good to know at least. So I'm gonna just get the dailies done, and then my priority for the rest of today is to just stock up on bait. I don't know if I'm gonna use it yet, but I just want to get a good amount of bait. And then every other day I'll try to get some bait. If I could just build it up each day, it'll definitely be a lot nicer, but if I can just get a lot done today, considering it's a Saturday, it would be better. Because, like, KK's, you know, there's no visitors, so there's less time being taken up, so I can fill that time up with that, and just put it to good use. So it's coming along here. Got both recipes. It's not gonna get me anywhere. Yeah, I mean, at least I have a better idea about identifying the fish that's huge. Because I've always been shaky on it. Like, I've always been like, oh, I think this is right. But then, like, the sea bass will trick me for some reason. But if I just look at the tail, I should be able to better identify whether it's a 6 or 5 or 6. So I'm hoping that I'll have better identification, which means that I should be able to use bait more effectively, avoid getting extra stuff, and just, like, use it more efficiently. There's a couple other ways that are a little scummy. Like, with the autosave system, if you, like, it autosaves every 3 minutes. So if you, like, get a bunch of bait and then, like, wait for it to autosave, you can just, you know, spend the next 2 minutes using as much bait as possible, and if you don't get anything, you just stop and quit out. And I mean, I wouldn't do that at this point. If it was a different game, and it was for some other purpose, I might consider using a tactic similar to that. It depends, but for Animal Crossing, I'm not going to do that. I honestly kind of want to just, like, play off-stream to just farm stuff, but I won't. I'm not going to do that, but know that I'm at the point where I'm thinking about it. Okay, now, we have the Pro Film tape recorder thingamajig. We have that old-fashioned alarm clock. We have the system kitchen. We only need the off-white or the yellow, or we have the white. We need the white one. The stadiometer, whatever you want to call that thing. This is a serving cart. Right? Apparently I have it, but I have not seen this in a very long time, so I'm a little concerned. The Imperial chest. I need the black Imperial chest, so maybe that's right. And I have all of the clothesline holds, so that's not anything that I need to worry about. Okay, so that's not it. And let me just pull up the serving cart. There you go. I have both the white ones. But definitely not it. Alright, so I do have a new shovel now. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy a second one. Because I intend on eating a lot of clams. So, do that. Today we have 2 marble dots dress and 2 belted dotted dresses. So let me go to the clothing. I need 2 of each of those. So that's 2 more things off the list. Holy moly. Let's get this done. Belted dotted dress. Boom, boom. Okay, and then the marble dotted dress. Marble dots dress, sorry. Okay, so there's a print dress and the marble dots dress. There we go. It's 4 more dresses out of the way. I assume I should sell those bad boys. No, not sell, send, sorry. I am wording. I'm a word machine. A word worm. I need to get that moldy dress. Alright, let me get this mail section done. Right, so it appears that the marble dots dress is not needed, so I could sell that actually. Well, that's good to know. So that means we're gonna get rid of, sorry, we're gonna send off the belted one today. Belted dotted dress. So we'll send off both of these, and that'll be it for the dresses. What did I send yesterday? I sent the shoes, right? Yeah, I sent the velour boots and the shoes. So today I should send hats or pants. I think I'm gonna send hats. We're getting closer and closer to being done this. I mean, if I send it this way, it's a lot easier if I get like 2 things out and then send 2 things directly. Obviously, I could go through the effort of ordering more things and then sending 2 things each day, which is like more time, but it's done quicker. It's not, I don't think it's worth it at this point. But whatever. Let's get these hats going. Knit cap with ear flaps. There are 7 of these bad boys. So I'm gonna send the gray one. I'm very tempted to try giving some gifts again. I'm not sure how I feel about that because the pool is so small at this point, right? Like, what are the chances that I even get something I need? Because, like, literally, my clothing pool is so small right now. Does that mean I'm gonna get something else, or what? That's what I'm thinking about here. Like, if I look at my shopping list, there's literally 12 dresses and 6 bottoms. And that's between 3 dresses, 3 different types of dresses, that is, and 2 types of bottoms. So, depending on how quickly I get those, I could... Like, it's really close now. And I'm really happy about that. Okay, so we're like almost 50 minutes in here. I just need to check the Able Sisters, grab my points, and then we're basically good, and I can just farm clams, maybe use some. I'm gonna prioritize getting clams today. I'm not gonna use Mystery Islands, they don't seem to be the best for this kind of thing. Honestly, I think just doing this on my island is gonna work out the best. It's gonna take some time, but if I'm consistent in farming clams to get bait, then eventually I'll be good. And like, honestly, once I get all these rare ones, like if I get these 2 pure fish done and the stringfish, I'm gonna be a lot better off. The barrel eye is year round, so I don't really need to worry about it too much. I could reference the sheet that I found yesterday to see if there is like a specific mark where it's more available. But I doubt that it is. I don't know, I feel like they wouldn't have one. Either way, not a huge concern at this point. Okay, so I've gone through the clothes. I'm just gonna do it again because I'm always confused. So the back bow socks are kicks, color block socks are, the frilly knee highs are, and kitty soccer and spiderweb tights are. Yeah, so socks and shoes are confirmed done, and tops are confirmed done. So like literally, there's only 5 things that I need to look for. So I probably don't even need to reference the sheet at this point. It's literally terry cloth shorts, yacht shorts, an oversized print dress, a shell dress, and a striped dress. Now, for the sake of sanity, I'm gonna do myself a favor here. So if I look at terry cloth shorts, okay, so those are a winter item. Yacht shorts are a summer item. So as soon as I get the terry cloth shorts, I don't need to worry about the other ones until the summer. Now the sorry, the wrong one. Oversized print dress. That one I need 5 of. Once again, that is a summer item. Okay? Shell dress is a summer item. Okay? And the striped dress. I feel like I've seen this before. Or there's 8 of them and I have like 3. Or I have 5, sorry. So the striped dress is available all the time, and the terry cloth shorts are a winter item. The other 3 clothing items that I still need are summer only. So once I've got those other 2, I really don't need to check this until the summer. I can always like reach out to friends and stuff to see if they have them, but like I'm not going to be getting it from the Able Sisters anytime soon. At this point, putting the headphones on, I had kept them off until now. Is that important? No. But it'll make it easier to get clams. He says right before he misses digging it up. There's some things you can't help. I suppose I really don't need a watering can in my inventory right now. But at the same time, what if they introduce farming? Yeah, I've said this before, but like the update is getting closer and closer. Like it should be next week that we hear about it. I don't know. Like prediction-wise, we're gonna have the festival event. That's basically confirmed. But I feel like there's gonna be something else. So it could be Gyroids, it could be Brewster, it could be a store upgrade, it could be... Sorry, what are they saying? Gyroids, Brewster, a store upgrade. Like, I really hope that we get Brewster and the Roost. That's obviously one of my top picks. Gyroids would be very cool as well. A store upgrade would be very cool as well. If Leaf became a permanent fixture in the store, that would be cool. Because then we could see, like, introduction of new visitors. Like, obviously they've got a thing where, like, you see people at least... you know, once every 2 weeks. But if we could get Leaf out of rotation as a permanent addition, then we could, you know, easily introduce a new visitor. Like, I don't know, luck could become a thing? Like, it's kind of a thing. I think this is a size 5. I was very slow. Okay, so that was a size 4. The point is that I was testing the tail's speed. And it didn't seem to be very... it seemed quick, so I went off of that. You know, I'm trying to get data so I can confirm and, like, you know, actually retain what I've learned and put to practice. It's easier to see if you have, like, two things side by side. Obviously. But yeah, I mean, if, like, luck was, like, partially introduced, like, they put the King Tut's mask in the game, which was, you know, a iconic unlucky item that would make you trip, which could just happen on days where you were unlucky. So, I mean, we could see a more full implementation of that in the future. But, like, we've got to get something aside from just an event. So it's like, it could be farming, it could be cooking, it could be a store upgrade, it could be a new visitor, it could be gyroids, it could be the roost. I mean, like, I hope it's one of those things. I just want, like, more staple content. Maybe that's a good term for it. I've said it before, I don't want seasonally available content. The game should just have, like, more stuff to do at any time at this point. Like, we shouldn't have stuff that's locked to a single... Well, I mean, we should have stuff that's event-based, right? Like, we've almost done the full year cycle. But I'm curious to see what will happen with those events in the future. I've said it before on stream, but I've thought about, like, Bunny Day, and it's like, well, are they gonna add, like, a second set of items? Are they gonna add items to the set? Is there gonna be, like, a separate sub-event to complete for different things? Right? Like, there's a lot of things they could do. They could either not add anything and just leave it as is and focus on working different content that's not related to it. They could add more items to the base set and just have it still work off the same stuff, or they could add, like, a new sub feature for the game, or sorry, sub feature to the event, like a little sub and, like, a different set that looks different but is still, you know, Easter based. But, you know, it would just be a new set. It would look different. You'd get different materials to craft it. I think you could make a case for everything. So, I mean, it'll be nice to see what happens, if anything happens. I think I've got most of the cases there. But, like, yeah, you know, with Bunny Day this year, all it's gonna do is, like, destroy my fish spawns. I've got all this stuff, so if, like, don't add anything, it's gonna be a problem. Also, I still have lots of eggs, so, like, I might not even have to farm that many. Like, I burnt through my eggs because I was using fruit as a primary source of income. So my eggs became a terraforming tool, because I was taking so long terraforming, and I was doing it at night, and it was on the side of the island that all the spawns are there. So it's like all the balloons just were funneled to me, and it was ridiculously easy for me to get like 100 sky eggs. Not even joking on that. That's how I got the golden slingshot so early, because I just shot down bunny balloons all night. Because they come away quicker. It's like basically guaranteed to be every 2 to 3 minutes. Whereas you have like a chance every 5 minutes. They were so common. I wonder if there is a way to like force fish to spawn at the pier. I haven't really seen... I mean, maybe I didn't search very well. Force pier spawn. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Nothing's coming up immediately that... No. Nothing came up immediately on that. Some of the videos I saw yesterday, the sturgeon one, the fishing tips one. So, I'm gonna assume that that's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like it's literally just a get bait and get it done kind of thing. Which is unfortunate, obviously. Like, nobody really wants to spend ages farming bait. But this is the price I pay. I want to get all the models, so this is what I have to do. I guess the good idea... I mean, this is what it basically comes down to. In the past, I kept a healthy amount of bait for situations like this. Like, I prepared ahead of time. And I had lots, and I was able to use it to get a single thing, and then say, okay, good, I'm done, great. But now, I need to get multiple of these things, and I don't have any bait. Like, I burnt through all of my bait, basically for the stringfish, and I only got 2 out of the 4. So... I mean, yeah, what it boils down to is I didn't have a lot of bait to start with, and now I'm playing catch-up. Because I kept putting off all this fishing stuff for so long. If I just said, hey, I'm gonna get some bait so I don't have to worry as much from the get-go, I would be a lot better off right now. But there you go, I've already got 21 in like 10 minutes. That's like 100 bait per hour. If I keep it up. But I still have to craft it. So let's just say 10 minutes for 20. Let's just go with that. That's like 120 bait per hour. Which, if you were lucky, would be more than enough to catch a couple. But if you were unlucky, could be terrible. Imagine if in the next update they introduced bulk crafting. Wouldn't that be insane? I don't think it's gonna happen, but that was like one of the big initial complaints or suggestions or requests early on. I mean, it's still probably one, but I think most people have just assumed that's not gonna change and have focused on the lack of our favorite pigeon, our favorite hipster pigeon. Alright, there you go. That's 21 bait. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go get some more. If I were to get a natural Pierfish well farming bait, I would be astounded. I can say, however, that the 2 tuna that I do have in my storage were naturally obtained. For anyone who doesn't know, when I say naturally, I'm just referring to the fact that I just happened upon them. I didn't force their spawn by any method or using bait. They were just at the pier. I just got insanely lucky. I am thinking at the moment, about if there's a way to make clam farming more efficient. I'm wondering about that. I don't know if it would look good, but I feel like maybe there's a way to do it. And honestly, I might. If there was a way to do it, I'm considering it. Basically, I think what it would entail is similar to, like, removing the rocks. You just block every applicable spawn location for them. And force them to just stay in, like, one section of the beach. There's a present. I don't even feel like shooting it down, but I will, just in case it's new furniture. The only reason. Shoot. I should make a rule that if I accidentally pick up furniture, I just put it away. I feel like that would be a funny rule. Watch my island just become void of life. They accidentally steal all the magic away. I'm legitimately considering looking into this clam thing. Like, obviously I have enough of an idea about how things spawn in the game to think that there's a possibility of that, and I could probably do it myself, but some of these things are, you know, topics that people discuss, and I could totally see there being some efficient way. I could use designs similar to the rock moving thing. Not mannequins, but just designs, because you can put those down faster. And obviously you can't dig on a design, which means that no clam can spawn there. But I don't know if there's like a distance. It's that kind of stuff, right? Like, I don't know if there's a minimum spawn distance between them. And if there is, I just put down all that stuff, and then I can have, like, a nice big area. I could obviously, like, do this and then, you know, move stuff around and then change it back up after. But I'm thinking about it. Did someone give Genji a heart door plate? I feel like a friend gave Genji a heart door plate. I don't remember giving him that. Yeah, I was a little annoyed yesterday, because it's like I spent all that time and it was a little fruitless, so I did some, you know, research, and I've got a better idea of identification now, at least. But if I could find a way, honestly, the more I think about this clam idea, the more I want to do it. Because it can extend beyond the clams. Like, Gulliver Yeah, no thanks. Like, if you can't spawn... Like, you can't dig there, which means a clam can't spawn there. You can dig there, and you can put a design down there. So, in theory... this should be... okay. Obviously, this... You can't dig here, because that's where all these things spawn too. So, okay. Horse, Manila, clam, spawn. So this guy, 9 months ago on Reddit, posted saying, "Don't let me waste," but he meant my waste, "become yours." And he basically said that he spent a very long time digging holes all on his beach to accomplish this. First of all, rookie move. Absolute rookie move. Because what I said is so much more efficient because you can, like, the animation is quicker. Like, it's just this, and then you go like this, and you just go. That's all you do. Like, that's so much faster than digging 9 holes, and then you don't have to reset it all the time. I need to look into this more. What he's saying, he's saying the premise was, you know, there's only so many on the island at a time. So by limiting spawn, it would be forced to spawn them into a contained region. Concept in mind was similar to tarantula spawns, right? So he said, dig it all up except for a one-size screen chunk of land and sit and see what happens. They spawned, but not any faster than you'd expect. Slightly faster than what is something. He said it's slower than running the beach, but I just don't know if he's doing it wrong. Like, if it's similar to fish spawns, you can't have something spawn on your active game window, which would suggest that maybe if you're just sitting camping one screen, it's not gonna work. So maybe you, like, have 2 screens worth and you run between the 2. I feel like that has potential. I just want to limit the amount of running around and fruitlessness. It would also make Gulliver so much easier. So I feel like this is actually, like, the best. It's efficient, and it wouldn't take me too long to put it in place, which is why I think it might be worth it. I'm gonna figure that out, but hold on. I'm gonna have to craft some more bait here. Yeah, so people all talk about this. Okay, hold on. So this guy said it takes 5 minutes and 28 seconds to craft a full inventory of clams into bait. I'm not sure. It's true. Oh, but he's doing it facing upwards There's a post apparently where it's like my bench is here, that you don't have to turn around to display the item, so it's actually faster. I like how there's a guy who's like, why do people even use bait? Like, bruh. He's like, oh, that makes sense. Once again, this other person said I'm gonna dig with holes. Pocket camp, thank you. I think I'm out now, right? Oh my god, no. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me do something here. There is the thing. So rude. I apologize. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to see if I can optimize clams. Like, there's all these, like, reports on Reddit from, like, when the game first came out where people, like, dug holes all over their island to try to force them to spawn in certain places. I think that's silly. I would use, like, patterns to block things off because it's quicker and persistent. So, I don't know. I'm trying to see if that'll work. But I'm, like, trying to get the pier fish that I need for models and whatnot. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. I sent 2 things. I don't want to have to get these things, but it's at the point where this is what I have to do. So, I don't know. I don't know if this is a horrible idea or not. Like, this is way faster than digging holes, I know that much. But I just don't know if the gains are worth it. I mean, with digging holes, you have to do it every day, so it's bad, but this is just what it is. Yeah, I know what I had a similar day yesterday. I was not feeling it. It was a bad time. So I'm with you on that. Your favorite clown moved away? How could you do that? Poor clown. Shaking my head. I'm shaking my head to that. So how's the Python? Should I ask? The coding language, not the you know, animal. I don't assume that you have a Python. My plan here is to do this up this side of the island so I don't have to run up here. It might make things slightly easier. The clams don't seem to spawn up here very often anyway, so I feel like I'm not hurting myself by doing this, but you never know. You've been doubling up on personalities, and you had only 2 female villagers. Understandable. Wait, is that what it is? Do you have to, like, output X's and O's in, like, some order or something? What is it? I want to know. I'm sure it would be a breeze. I'm sure it would be fun. Terrible idea. It's tic-tac-toe in Python? Oh, really? That's it? Is it like a command line thing? I assume it doesn't have a GUI, it's just like a command line, here's your board. Tic-tac-toe is like the easiest game to make, though. It's like when you have a project or an assignment and it's like make a game of your choice, they like will always say no tic-tac-toe because it's too simple. I'm not joking about that. That's actually a thing I've seen in assignments. They're like, no tic-tac-toe, you can't do this, it's too easy. What's the problem? I'm sure I could figure it out. Alright, well that's fun. So... so we'll just put this down here too. Alright, let's see if that makes a difference. I'm doubting it. But we'll see. At least I don't have to run up there. Due on Thursday, and then you got calculus and algebra stuff? Yeah, see, that stuff doesn't sound fun. That stuff I wouldn't say is fun. I'd say that's the bad stuff. But tic-tac-toe? That's a good time. Oh, good. That's some fun stuff there. Some great stuff. So if it's just like a command line thing, are you at least like displaying everything? What's the hard part? Like the AI or like getting it going? 'Cause you can just make like garbage AI. That's my favorite thing to do. Just make it place things wherever. At least you get it working, and then you can change it up after. Is that like really basic computer architecture? Like ridiculously simple stuff? Cause like, yeah, I can see that being the case. Really. Trying to get the turn started by function. Player 1 moves, player 2 moves. There's a stretch task? A stretch task? Is that a thing they say? To make... Oh, okay. Oh, so that's kind of similar to what I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did like one. I did one that was like a 5 in a row thing. I did like some wacky stuff, which was a little crazy. But any insight? Yeah, I mean, I could suggest some stuff and send it there. But like, how much do you have done? I need to do more research on this whole clam thing. Maybe I should move this furniture. And the trees. Maybe they don't help. Maybe I should just redo my beach at some point. Is that a sturgeon? Really? Yes. Yes, it is. Whoops. I don't want to move Godzilla, but I might have to move my Godzillas. Maybe I can put them somewhere better. Maybe I should, like, cover the other hot part of land. Okay, so you got like basic stuff set up. I mean, yeah. Honestly, it's... Yeah, okay. Okay. I mean, you could just write one function that you, like, give a symbol to, and that could, like, handle both turn. Well, you could call that function twice within, like, a main loop. And you could just specify which character it uses, and that might save you some time. Sorry, well, you wouldn't have to have as many functions, you just have one that could, like, double for both. But then you could have, like, an AI-based function. I mean, eh. I'll think about it. It's like, are you using classes? Are you just doing it as is? Or... Oh wait, you're doing. Wait, hold on. You're doing a wait. There's a player versus player thing. Is that just like meant to be local, or is it not? I did a battleship thing, and that took a while. Because that was earlier on. So that one was a time, let me tell you that. Okay, now I'm getting decent spawns. I gotta go craft again. Okay, good. That's way simpler. Cause like I did like a network-based battleship thing, so it like actually did online stuff. That was a fun time. Having to do all that server stuff and whatnot. Yeah, that's way more complicated. So that's way more manageable. Yeah, if it was that, then I'd say, oh, have fun. Because that's just like... Once you get it, it's fine, but like... To get it, it takes a bit. Bunch of functions stuck on some validation stuff. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you send it, I can take a look and provide suggestions. Alright, I have 57 paid. Jeez. So much fun. Vibrant shorts, wow. Whoa, Marina's out. Look out, people. Alright, did this thing move, or is it still there? Alright, great talk. Thanks, game. Trying to save time running all the way up here, but I don't know if this hurts my chances or not. Just standard validation. Oh, one of those ones. Yeah, I know the one. You could probably use like a do while loop. I can't remember what it was. There's one of the ones that you can just do that. I think I might be right, I might be wrong, but if you do like a do while loop, it like will run through it once, and if you get a good answer, you're like good to go. Otherwise, you keep going until you get a good answer. I think that's one way to do it. Or you have like a function that gets the user's input, and that one is in a loop. And it only provides, like, that one will stay in a loop. And it just exits out once it gets valid input. I think the do while loop is right, because it'll run at least once, and if you get the right answer, you're good, otherwise you're out. I think that makes sense. I think that's the easiest way, because you want to try to, like, avoid dumb, like, booleans that you just randomly have everywhere. I still think this idea is a little crazy, but could help. Trying to go hard on the validations. Yeah, I mean, they're one of those things that you have to, like, consider everything on. And it's a little bit annoying sometimes, because it's just mostly tedious. Once you've got it down, it just becomes one of those annoying things you have to do. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple ways to do it, but I think a do while loop is the one that I can think of immediately. Like, get response while it's valid. Like, you could set, like, if you wanted, you could set a boolean and just have it as one thing, and then have the do while loop based on that boolean, and then you get the input, and you check if the input is a yes or no, and if it is, you know, you change the flag, and then it will hit it. Otherwise, you say, what was I trying to say? Otherwise, like, you put out like a message that says, "Hey, this is not valid. Fix it." Another present. There's too many presents. It's kind of insane. I don't want to do this, but I will. Wouldn't that be great if that was something I needed? Wouldn't that be something? I actually don't even know if I need any of these. need a black or a white one. Good. 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 Not new. Not new at all. It's like once you've got one validation, then it can be easily redone. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's one of those things that once you've got it, it's like, yeah, there you go, great. It's just tedious. Like, it's one of those simple things, but it's very necessary. Code reusability is a great thing. Okay, so there should be nothing up here. There should be nothing on the left side, so I don't know. Maybe that'll make a slight difference. I could continue, but I'll maybe do that tomorrow. I'll try to see if there's a better way to do this. Because if I can just speed this up a little bit, I'll take it. Because it'll make Gulliver easier to deal with, and that's nice. It's such a pain. No. Out. Out of here. Yes. Ah, good. The classic comment all the code at the end. My favorite. Don't worry, I used to do that a lot too. I still do it sometimes. You're just like, okay, I'm finished. Time to explain everything now. But yeah, it's fairly simple. It's just you gotta like get all the pieces together. Cause like yeah, you just get like a wind checking function and you call it after every turn. Like basically you just have like a loop that continues and like one player makes a move, you check if they won, next player makes a move, check if they won, switch the turn. And there's like then you go back and you loop over. And then of course there's only 9 moves you can make, so don't hardcode if turns made equals 9, end it. That's a terrible way to do it. I assume you wouldn't do that, but I'm sure there's people out there that would do that. Just keep a counter for the turns and be like, oh, that's the max amount of turns. Well, actually, you could have a constant that's max amount of turns. And you could set it to, you know, 9 because of the size of the grid. Yeah, I don't have way too much stuff in my inventory or anything. Oh, you're saying it's long-winded because you've got all the different rows and you want to check it? Yeah, it's a little tedious. I think what I did in mine, which is a little bit different, but once again similar, is that I had it keep track of where the last move was made. That's part of that played into multiple things. Like it would check where the last move was made, and based on that it would do a couple things. Basically, you could check the win condition based on the most recently placed thing, because you don't have to check the entire board that way. right? You're only checking everything around that space. And then it also was used for the AI, because the AI would have track, like it would keep track of where you made a move, so it could place based off of that move then. But yeah, no, I know. Like, mine, I did this thing where it was like, it had a bunch of functions that you could check. It had, like, basically each, like, direction thing you had it. So it would be like, it would check vertically, it would check horizontally, it would check one type of diagonal and then the other type of diagonal, and then it would check in both directions. And I basically had a loop that would start at the highest amount of things prior to a win, because it was like connect 5, right? 5 in a row. It would start at 4 and would go through each of those different types to check based off of your move. So like if you placed it here, it would check to see if you had a 4 in any of the things, and then if you didn't, it would check to see if you had a 3 in any of the things, and then if you didn't, it would go to 2 and then 1. So it was a very defensive, blocky AI, which you could trick if you knew how to, like, chain multiples at a time. But if you're just placing randomly, like, it won't. And then if it couldn't do that, it would just place something randomly. Obviously, it could be better and more defensive, but, like, it's fairly decent. But yeah, it's so long-winded, because you're like, okay, it's going to check it this way, this way, this way, this way. And I had 4 functions for each of the different ones, and it was a little crazy. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. But I like torturing myself, which is evident from the fact that I've been digging up clams for, you know, almost an hour. Do you have all the rare fish ready to go? I feel like you have been keeping them the entire time, while I might not have. Yeah, the optimized AI is obviously, like, it's a bonus thing. It was the same for my assignment. It was ridiculous. It was kind of, it was comedic. Because I got, like, I don't know, I feel like I got, like, 300% on the assignment. Like, I got so many bonus marks. It was, like, it was ridiculous. You have most of them. Do you have the pier ones specifically? Because that's what I'm really working on right now. For models. I mean, yeah, I have all the fish and bugs now. I assume you have them all. But it's still the models that I have to get. I'm pretty good for the bugs. There's not too many bugs left. So I'm not worried about those. It's just fish. Specifically the pier fish. I'm not looking forward to them. I think I should clear this beach off entirely. And then block off more. That might be a good idea. All these people are thinking on too small of a scale. Hopefully we got, like, new stuff next week. The update should be out next week, so... I mean, I'm hoping we get, like, good content, not just an event. This is... I don't know what my best stretch of beach is. Is it here? Or is it the middle one? Is that it? That's it? You have everything else? Jeez. Well, you're insane. That's my input on that. You're insane. I have the giraffe steak, thankfully. I have, like, all the rare bugs. I'm pretty sure I'm missing none of the rare bugs. I managed to get, like, all the rare summer ones. I was missing 2 as, like, the last day, or the second last day before the month switched, and I managed to get them. Thankfully. Wait, I still need the stringfish. And the mahi-mahi. And the golden trout. And some, yeah. I've made, like, a list of when everything I need is available, so I'm just working through it at this point. But right now, fish-wise, it's, like, only rare stuff left. Which means I'm gonna be farming a lot of these clams for the next bit. So I can hopefully just get them all and rest easy. And then I gotta farm a bunch of clams so I'm ready for, like, the blue marlin and the giant trifoli. Oh. This is the worst. This is the worst. If I had made up my mind on getting all the models sooner, maybe I would have done this, but I don't know. You have 36 of the models so far? I'm using my other character, so I get 2 from each every week. Which is why I have more than you. I feel like you're going alphabetically too, and I'm just kind of going off of randomness. I mean, I've got 29 of the bugs and 28 of the fish. So, like, what is that, 57? But yeah, that's because I give 2 per week. And, like, of the bugs, I have 37 ready to go. So there's really not many left. I mean, bug-wise, yeah, I only need to get 14 more different ones. And, like, none of them are rare. Like, none of the bugs I have left are rare, so, like, that's really easy. I don't have to worry about any of them, because they're all, like, super common, super easy things. I just didn't get them. Actually, no, sorry. Let me change that. There's only 2. The walking stick and the, cicada shell. You sent me the items? Yay! Thank you. I've seen so many presents today, but it doesn't even matter. I'm, like, almost done sending you everything I have at this point. It's pretty nice. Thank you. I know, I've been looking at the list. Don't you worry. I have been looking at it. And yes, I've seen that you still have a decent number of stuff to send. But like clothing-wise, I've got basically everything now. There's like still some Kick stuff, but like Able Sister-wise, there's only 5 different things I need now, so... I'm in a good place now. Like, you're basically there too, so... It's real nice. Let me just... So I did just send that off, but... Just find it here because I always do. There it is, blue hammock. Oh, it's the last... No, sorry, there's a pink one, never mind. How many hammocks are there? 6? 7. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, you went through everything? Yeah, I did that with a friend too, but like he doesn't have like tons of stuff. He like buys a decent amount of stuff, but not everything, so it's... It didn't take too long. But thankfully the spreadsheet made it easier. Because it'd be like, do you have any of these? And just send a bunch of stuff. Okay, hold the phone. Oh my god. Is this real? I don't think it's real. It can't be real. Is it real? No, it's not real. I've been faked out. I've been baited. Why can't you give me good luck? Why can't you just hope for the best? I mean, if you have stuff in your app, that works differently. I mean, that works too. Why do you have to do that? Why can't you just, like, will it to be something I need it to be? You're so far ahead of me when it comes to the models. At least getting that stuff. I might have more, but I have more work to do still. Not hard to take 3 things out of your storage every week and give them to someone. I'm having so much fun. I'm having a blast. I really should block this area off too. Save some time. Getting the rest of the furniture is going to be a pain. The clothing's nearly there, so like... Yeah, I'm missing 2 stringfish too. I just haven't bothered. I got really lucky with the first two I got. Like, I used 20 bait the first time and I got it, and then the next one I used like 15. So like 2 stringfish within 35 bait. Pretty good. That's pretty good. The pierfish suck. They're terrible. So I don't even know. Like, I have 100 bait nearly. But I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get from that. I just need to do this more often, and then eventually I will have tons, and it'll be great. Also, I feel like this is working better. I don't know what those people are talking about. I think they're just using a bad method where the payoff isn't worth it. But this is a permanent setup. Or semi-permanent. So... I mean, I just don't want to... I don't want to... I mean, I feel like... Did I get one without bait? I'm a little confused. I can't remember. I feel like I got them both with bait. I got 2 natural tunas one time. 2 times, rather. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And then there was one day... I had, like, been struggling to get the Napoleon fish for, like, a while, and then one day I got 3 of them. That was pretty cool. But, I don't know. With the pierfish, there's just no spawning them naturally, it seems. Like, the sturgeon spawns, like, all the time. I always get the sturgeon. And my island... The river kind of sucks. I made a bad river because I don't like the river. And it's not very helpful for, like, the stringfish. Also, I just don't play at night a lot. It's not even like I can run around and see them a lot of the time. Oh. That's a great question. That's a really good question. Soon. I'm gonna say soon, and when I say soon, I mean after the next update's out. I'll just do it at the same time. I've got them in the list. It's just very tedious. And I ordered them all, so I don't really care about them being there immediately. I'll do it soon, though. I'm not gonna lie, I might have just kind of forgotten about them for a while. But yeah, I'll add them soon. After the update's out for a little bit, I will... Well, it depends on what the update has, but... I'm not really, like, super... I mean, like, I'm not really big on the festival event. I don't even remember doing it in City Folk. And I don't think I did the full event in New Leaf, so I'm not, like, super concerned. So, like, I don't really care about spoilers on the furniture. I'll just see. Yeah, sure, this is there. Great, add it. Done. It's gonna be, like, mid-February. I think it's, like, just before Valentine's Day or something, or just after. That's when it's supposed to be this year, I think, or something. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember I looked up Festival, and I was like, because it's like either March or February, depending on the year or something. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay. And then I saw it was like supposed to be February this year, so I'm like, okay, cool, cool. And I was like, all week I was like expecting. I basically said if it doesn't come out like by Wednesday this week, it's highly unlikely it's gonna be this week, and it'll be next week that we get the trailer. So yeah, I'd say by next Wednesday we should have it, because normally they give like 2 days advance. And if they're not gonna be late, you know, Friday's the last weekday of January, so it would have to be by Wednesday. I just really hope, I was mentioning it earlier, but I hope that we get like a non-event based thing, like a store upgrade, or like a different visitor, or cooking or farming, or Brewster, or gyroids or something. There's gotta be something new that's good. I really hope so. I will riot otherwise. I mean, it's been a while since the last one came out, and I feel like they gotta add something more substantial this time. Or maybe they're gonna give, like, a bunch of new content after a year has passed. Maybe that's their long game. After the 1 year mark, they're gonna release some, like, huge update. It's like a bunch of stuff. Maybe they've just been prepping it the whole time. Who knows? Wait and see what we get next week. Hopefully it's good. Did you know that piers can have up to 10 to 14 wooden boards? I learned that yesterday. A very fun fact. Oh yeah, there's also the Mario collaboration. Forgot about that, because they announced it, like, 3 months ago. Oh, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know how many items there's gonna be, but, like, hopefully there's a lot of good ones. That would be nice. Yeah, I legitimately forgot about that. Okay, will do. No spoilers. But if I see it, I'll say that the video's out. When it gets close to the update, I typically check Twitter, like, first thing when I wake up to see if there's, like... if it's trending. Like, if I check trending and I see Animal Crossing is trending, I'm like, oh, the update's out. I gotta go look. Sometimes I look at the trending first and then I spoil things and I'm like, oops. But... not this time. I'm gonna swap it. There. Great. I'm really hoping we get good stuff this time. We need, like, real content, not event content. Maybe they should give us... Wouldn't it be hilarious if they gave us more storage? They're like... It's like, oh yeah, we gave you extra storage last time. We decided it's not enough. Here's more. It's like, what? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm gonna check first thing. Having so much fun. Alright, I might stop soon. I do have an insane amount of bait at this point. I feel like I've spent a lot of time on this already today, so maybe I should wrap it up soon. And then just try to get more bait every day, so hopefully it works out. I could use a few to see if I have any luck, but knowing that you're here, I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't help. I feel like that would hurt my chances of getting something good. I can't wait to like use all this bait and then not get any blue marlins, but just get way more tunas than I need. I'm like half expecting that to be the case here. Alright, I have 125 bait, so maybe I'll use just a little bit, see if I have any luck. I mean, why not, right? That's probably a red snapper. Nope, it's an olive flounder. I'm wrong. Never mind. Nice try, me. Oh my god. That was one of them. Are you kidding me? I use 3 bait and I get it and then I miss it because yes. Oh my god. I am the worst. I missed one yesterday because I went too early, so I'm trying to be careful here and then boom. I just pull that. Wow, I suck. All I do is hurt myself. This pier is only good for pain. Nothing else. That's all this pier is for. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Can't believe that. 3 bait. And it's just there and I like never whiff fish like that. Alright, 15 bait, and one of them was definitely a good one. What a time. I just want it too much, apparently. So the game is punishing me. What happens? The game punishes you when you want things too much. It's like, no. Take a chill pill. You don't just get these things. Oops. Not what I would do that. This is probably a snapper again. I was too prepared for it to be the 4th. Alright, let's be serious here. I think I messed that one up. Oh, that's a size 5. That's a size 5. I can tell these things now. That's definitely not what I want. Alright, that's 35 bait. I've only got... There's one that would have been good, but I legit messed it up. So, shame on me. I need to focus more. Yeah, I figured, but I wanted to check. There goes 45 bait. I'm pretty sure that's also size 5. And like, it was a little slow on that. Yeah, it's definitely size 5. Well, I think I'm getting better at identifying a size 5 versus a size 6. I think I've got that pretty down at least. So at least I know when I need to focus, probably. I think that's also a 5. The waves do not do you any favors. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting pretty confident with this. But the spawn rates suck. Is that one? No. I didn't think so, but I was confused. I hate it. This is still bad. I've literally used 55 bait. I had one, but I messed it up. Maybe I should just catch all the big ones so I can practice more and be more consistent. Oh, that was so slow. Oh my god. Terrible. I think the problem is the size. Because I'm still, like... I want to say that this is one, but... Oh my god. It is! Yes! Okay, so I've got one hit today. After... 58. I've got 2 and I messed up 1. But I saw that one. It was moving a lot slower. See, that one, I think it's the speed the tail moves when it moves. So I feel like this one's a size 5. I'm just trying to prove a point to myself. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely look at the footage and just compare two, but I think it's the speed that it does move its tail. Obviously, it's not always moving its tail. I mean, it kind of is, but kind of isn't. And, like, obviously it's a little bit longer. Yeah, see? You see that one? It's like, woo, 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 woo. The tail was going crazy on that thing. See, that's like slow, but I feel like it's not slow enough. Yeah, it's a football fish. It's 4 o'clock now, that's why. Okay, hold on. Why? I feel like that could have been one, but I don't know. I don't understand. My focus is just awful right now. Like, it's just awful overall. It's not just with fishing, it's just in general. I've just been having trouble focusing lately. So that's like, I got one, and then there's maybe two. Well, there's definitely one I missed, and I got one, and then maybe that was another one? It's really hard to tell. I don't think this is one. If I could, like, identify them easily and not mess up, then I probably would be able to catch them more. I wouldn't be as unsure. That was way too slow. I think it's probably a 5. Oh yeah. Definite 5. It was so slow. Why? I'm legitimately getting annoyed. I don't think that was one. I'm pretty sure that wasn't. Okay, hold on. That is one. That is definitely one. No, it's an oarfish. No. Okay, it could have been an oarfish with the other ones. I forgot about that. Out of here, you stupid olive flounder. Right here. Can't believe that. Oarfish should not be allowed to spawn at the pier. I hate these things. These fish are like literally the worst inclusion to the game. I knew that was one. I knew it. I can tell sometimes. So happy for a brief moment. Okay, that's one. Need to be careful here. Why? I am just beside myself here. What is the point of farming all this bait if I just blow it? It was probably an oarfish. Yep, I'm just gonna tell myself it was an oarfish. I'm going with. I seriously hate this. This is literally awful. This isn't fun. Is that another one? I'm so confused now. Why do I keep doing it on the second? I'm literally regressing further. I swear that was another one. I am just... I should probably quit while I'm ahead here. Ahead meaning that I still have 30 bait in my inventory. I'm pretty sure that was another one, so I don't know what I'm doing at this point. That's probably not one, but maybe I should catch it. Just for fun here. Why? What has happened to all my fishing ability? I used to be... I mean, in all the other games, I was really good. But then I had issues with this one because of Pocket Camp. And now I'm just trash. Now I'm just legitimately trash. I just hit it whenever I want. I still have the ability. The ability's there. It's just the consistency is out the window. Okay, that's one. That is for sure one. Once again, the third one. I always... Ah! I don't think that was one, but if it was, I'm just trash. I don't have words at this point. I'm beside myself here. Okay, that looks like a big boy. Okay, that's a big boy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, lords. Okay, I'm definitely getting better at identifying them. I'm mostly using size. The tail thing is better for ruling out smaller ones at this point. I don't think this is one, but it can't hurt. Out of here, dude. Nope. I saw the tail do the thing. Alright, last one I have on me. Oh my god, that's one! Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Alright, I can accept that. I can accept that. I'm so okay with this right now. I didn't get any tunas. I got 4 hits on 125, but I've crossed one of these dumb fish off my list. I used way more than I would have liked to, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's one more thing I don't have to worry about. So let me put this bad boy into storage. Alright, so I have all of them now. Okay, blue marlin. Strike him off the list. Okay, so one of the pierfish is done. Now, obviously, there are issues here, because I could get more blue marlins. Oh my god, she's wearing a bow in her hair. I could get more blue marlins than I would like. That's not a good one, but I'm gonna catch it anyway. Okay, so I missed one for sure, and then I maybe missed 1 or 2 more because I was being dumb. But I reined it in towards the end, and I've now ended. I got 1 oarfish and 3 blue marlins out of 120, and there's like at least 1 or 2 more, so it would have been like 6 good hits, which is obviously not the best thing in the world, but hey, it's something. I have to accept that. So now I have to get more bait because I blew all the bait I made today, basically. But considered I've got 1 of them done now, I got 3 of the one that I need. So that's really good, obviously. Like if I get If I get the tuna... If I get the tuna, then I'm done with the pier for a while. And that's great. And then... I just need to get the stringfish. Right, like the barrel eye is year-round, so I'm not concerned about him. I'll look into him later. But if I can get the tuna, and then the stringfish, I'm good. I need 1 tuna and 2 stringfish. I got all 3 blue marlins today, so like, that's really nice. If I get that done, if I can get 1 more tomorrow, that'd be insane. I don't know how much I'm gonna stream tomorrow and how much I'm gonna play. It could be a lot, depending on the motivation I have. I should stop this very soon, though. I've been here way too long. Oh, hello. How's it going? I'm on top of the world. I just got 3 blue marlins. Okay, so that's all the bait that I had that needed to be crafted still. I've got 9. I used 125. Crazy. I got all that today, too. A lot of work, but I mean, at least it paid off today. At least there was payoff. I'm just gonna have to get more clams all the time now. And then once I've got everything, I can stock up on clams prior to more things being available. That way I can try to get the golden trout. Wait, do I have the golden trout? I think I do. Or is it... No, it's the Dorado I have. I don't think I have the golden trout. Also, these clams aren't being very fun. Oh, man. Alright, I'm a little greedy. I have 9 bait on me here. I got another 5 there, but let's see. Let's see if I can make something happen. This might be something. Nope, I messed it up again. Jeez. Because I'm unsure most of the time. I'm like, I don't really know. And then I don't. I'm too busy wondering if it is to focus on catching it or something. Horrible use of brain power. Oh yeah, I really should stop. But will I? Alright, I'm gonna make all the stuff that I have in my inventory, I'm gonna use that up, and we'll see if I can get one more thing before the end of the day here. But I've been playing for over 2 hours now, so, like... I need to call it. I put enough time in, I got 3 blue marlins, I'm happy with that. So we'll use 9 more bait and see if I can get something. I don't think I just spawned something good, but I messed it up regardless, so we'll never know. I could, you know, go back in the footage and see, but we're not gonna do that. So if I get a lot of bait tomorrow, then maybe I could try to get the stringfish. Or at least just stock up for the stringfish. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put this to use. We'll call it. To wrap things up, I didn't get anything new recipe-wise. I got a couple things in the mail. I sent a bunch. Actually, I got like 6 new things in the mail, so that was nice. And I sent some stuff off, and then I spent a very long time digging up clams. I had 125 bait. I used it. I messed up some stuff. I missed some things, but I got an oarfish and 3 blue marlins. And then I used another 9 bait and didn't get anything. And now we're gonna use another 9 bait and see what happens. That's not. Alright, 2 more. Alright, well, it's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've done my part today. I am gonna get out of here. I'm a little spent. Got some other stuff that I should do. So that's it for today. I'll be on tomorrow night. I will continue getting more bait. Oh, the other thing to mention is I blocked off the upper sides of my beach to try and limit the clam spawns. I don't know if that helps, so I might do a little bit of research to see if I can continue doing that and just like keep it into a smaller area so it's easier for me to find them. So I might do a little bit of research into that, and then tomorrow night I will go on and get some more and maybe try for the stringfish or get the tuna. But that's it for now. I'm gonna get out of here. So goodbye. I'll be on tomorrow and see you then.